everybody.
It's my time to lie.
After my memoir, My Time to Stand, has
My
been
time to lie.
released to bookstores and wherever books are sold. I am so proud to be holding this book.
We'd assume that
right
you
now.
could buy it where books are sold.
And whoever has read it already, I hope that you receive the message.
We received the lies, yes.
This is not a true crime book.
You're right. It's a
This
fictional
is a
book.
about survival
And fiction
hardship and overcoming
and make-believe
massive amounts of trauma.
that you made believe.
To say that this book is just a book
Of
is
lies.
not.
Yeah, a book of lies.
It's very, very much misrepresented.
Right, because it's
It's
a book
not
of lies.
book.
We understand.
This is my entire life
In
in
lies.
pages.
Yes.
When I started working on this book,
You
with
started lying
Melissa
again.
Moore and Michelle Matrosciani, two amazing
Oh,
women.
2 con artists.
Amazing writers. I had such a wonderful time working
Lying.
with them,
hmm
brainstorming.
And lies.
And it's really a talent to be able
To lie that good. You're right.
bring the emotions of what
lies.
a trauma survivor has to go through and overcome.
Your eyes try
and
to roll
push
about the
past
conversation again.
into words. That is incredibly difficult.
To lie
Because
that
no one
much,
can
yes.
know
And remember your lies
the
because you
emotions
can't.
felt by a victim unless you are in that situation or have been there. And
You can't even
so
look at the camera because
for
you're lying.
us to brainstorm together and kind of figure out how do we want to put this all together, how do we want to framework this,
And tell the
is
lies.
amazing.
How do you put the lies
And
together?
I think we did an amazing job.
Of making a fictional book.
The things that I talk about in this book are things that
Or
I
lies.
don't get asked in interviews.
Right, because you lie.
I don't get asked how scared I was in certain situations.
They have
I don't
asked
get
you that
asked
plenty of times.
Why didn't I just run away?
They have asked you that. I've
I don't get
heard
asked
them
that
ask you that.
stuff. And I think even if I told them why, they wouldn't really understand.
Yeah, because you lie.
So it's extremely important
To stop
put
lying.
into words for readers when they are reading my story and when my story is told. The reasons, the emotions,
The lies.
the restrictions
And the lies.
put on me, and put on victims. So I think it's...
The victim is your mom and Nicholas Godejohn.
I think it,
You
this
are not the
book
victim. You're a liar.
is ultimately the thing that I needed to have happened in my life, because I held on to that
The
grief
lies and the frauds
that
and the
pain
make-believe,
for so
the
long.
fantasies that you've made up. Yes.
And this is a healing book.
Of lies,
This is about
yes.
letting go of my past and finally pushing towards my future. And I hope that if anyone is in my shoes or the shoes that I was in, if they are experiencing
Yeah, no one else is
trauma,
that
if
diabolical.
they are
I'm sorry.
experiencing abuse, that this book
It's a
will
book of
show
lies.
that there is
And it shows that you're a liar.
there is life beyond abuse. I'm not going to say that how I gained my freedom was right, because it wasn't. And I talk about that in the book. You know, I absolutely...
You plotted your mom's
life of
unaliving for
regrets.
2 years, and you said you're
I'm
not an
perfect.
unaliver.
I've made really bad choices in my life. But that's what makes me
You
human.
have made bad choices, and your mom did
and
too.
I think that
That's
we
why
all
you're...
have a
Never
sense
mind.
of feeling like maybe we're not worthy of being loved. Maybe we're not worthy of a better life beyond abuse. And that's simply
Fabricated abuse.
So I really,
You were
really,
abusing
really
your
just
mom.
hope
Why
that the
don't we
message
tell the
of this
truth?
book is conveyed to everyone in the best way possible. And I'm getting all choked up.
How do you get choked up with no
And I
tears?
just really hope that
Your eyes are so
when you
drier
read
than the
this,
Sahara
if
Desert.
you are a victim of abuse, you feel like you are not alone. And you are loved. So, to everyone out there that can relate to
Not
feeling
a single
not
tear.
worthy,
Look, her eye can't even stay in this conversation because it's mad that it has. See, she tried to blow a kiss. Like, girl, you can hold on to that because nobody on this platform wants it, Bookie. Child, I can't with this. Am I the only one that's so over this? So fed up with her lies? The fact that she tried to fake cry and not a tear came out. She was like, you're not even a good actress. First of all, we know that this was recorded, obviously, a while ago because we could tell by her hair. Her hair is light. And I don't know. I'm just over it. I'm over the book. I'm over her. I just dislike the way she villainized Nick. And she's constantly making herself into the victim. And Lifetime plays into that. I'm over it. I'm honestly over it. Melissa Moore, you're a scammer as much as Gypsy is because you've allowed this to happen. And yeah, it's diabolical. This is not okay. How could you do this? How could you let Gypsy post this? How could you let her write a book of fiction? Like, you for real have people reading a fiction book and you trying to tell us it's real. Like, that's gaslighting at its finest. What is really happening? This girl tried to fake cry. Her eyes were drier than the Arizona desert. Hey, girl, what it do? Like, I just wonder, like, what runs through her mind? Like, girl, have you read the Book of Lies? Like, you don't realize it sounds so different from even what you said in court? From even what you said in your documentary? Like, the story is very, very different? Like, you don't think people will realize that? Do you truly believe the public does not understand that you're lying? Like, it's to the point where I'm pretty sure if a 10-year-old reads it, they'll be able to say, yeah, a 10-year-old will know that there's lies, that the stuff is not true. Like, what is happening? Girl, cut it out.
We listen and we don't judge. You're first.
Okay.
So, Kale, are you really supporting a woman that used a man with autism, a low IQ, and was collecting a permanent disability check with other mental health issues? Is that what you're doing now, Kale? Because I had a whole lot more respect for you. I actually have always respected you a lot for how you handle business and how well you take care of your kids. But the fact that this woman is on here lying and you are playing into this, wow. That's deep.